Hi, my name is Jonathan Shivers Jr. and I want to thank you for allowing me to give this presentation this morning on improving employee morale. The University of Michigan has to make $13 million in budget cuts within the next 2 years. Well, I want to talk about how the cuts have affected our department, which is the Environmental Services Department, and the problems of the poor employee morale. It may seem as if the work that we do as custodians is insignificant, but we play a very vital role when it comes to the hospital. We keep the hospital clean, we clean the patients' rooms so that there's no germs or diseases transmitted. We clean the nurses' stations. We also take care of the doctors' on-call rooms. We do stripping and waxing. We make sure that the floors are clean. When they're empty patient rooms, we strip and wax those floors, and so we keep the hospital in good shape. Matter of fact, we're one of the cleanest hospitals in the United States of America. The Environmental Services Department, we're responsible for also cleaning the hospital entrances and even the private offices and things of that nature. Some of the hidden consequences, there's high turnover, and I'll show you that. I'll show more of that in my next slide. But you have poor employee morale because of the certain things that's going on in the department with the changes. There's poor employee morale because of the workload that they have. There's frustration between the employees and supervisors because the employees are overwhelmed with work. You know, there's a conflict between the employees and the managers. There's unrealistic expectations as far as getting the work done, and there's also, because of the changes, the employees, there's fear. There's fear that they can lose their job, and no one wants to lose their job. And here, as you can see on my chart, the staff turnover. Before the budget cuts, there were 508 employees, but after the budget cuts, there's 508 employees, which 78 employees have quit, 10 managers have quit, 2 directors have quit, and 1 assistant director has quit. The consequences. The workload has increased for employees because of reduction of staff. Some employees are assigned to work pools. Because of the reduction in the employee staff, they have you guys have created a pool where you have temps that's been hired that comes in to fill in whenever someone calls off sick or somebody's not at work. The temps, they fill in, they come and they go to different departments of the hospital, different buildings in the hospital to replace those employees that's not there. And a lot of times these temps are not trained, and when they come to our department, I've seen it where we had to train them, which takes time away from our schedule, and they still want you to get the work done, and the patient rooms are not being cleaned on a timely manner. For example, there's 24 rooms on each floor. We have 2 floors, there's 24 rooms, and normally there's 2 people that take care of 1 floor, but now they have 1 person taking care of 24 rooms, which is a great deal of work for 1 person. So the patient rooms are not getting cleaned on a regular basis. The nurses' stations are not being cleaned on a regular basis. And this is causing poor employee morale. And I think that to get employee feedback, you need to create focus groups to hear the employees, to hear their concerns, to hear how their job is going, how things are going for that day, or some of the things that could be tweaked that could help the situation. Also, let supervisors and employees both participate in resolving the problems. Let the employees talk to the supervisors and let the supervisors know some of the problems that they're having, and maybe they can come up with a solution that can resolve the situation. Or they could use a survey for the employees to express their concerns how they feel. They can fill out the survey, let them know the things that's going on in the department, the things that they're having problems with, the things that they see that needs to be tweaked or need to be changed. That could be a solution to this problem as well. So it has to start somewhere. It can start by improving communication between the supervisor and the employee, having a regular meeting. They could have a meeting before the shift starts where they could talk to the employees and find out if they're having, what kind of problem they're having in their area, what are the things that's going on a daily basis. Have these meetings, and so they can keep the employees abroad on what's going on and what's happening. Employees like to know what's going on, and they like to be aware of what's happening in the department and the changes and different things of that nature. And the managers and supervisors should show that they're not better than the employees. Supervisors can do more than just visit work areas, but show how work is being done. And because 99% of the supervisors, they work their way up from a custodian position to become supervisors, so they know exactly how the employees feel. They know what the employees are going through, so they shouldn't feel that they're better than the employees, and that makes the employees feel better. That makes them want to work harder when they know that the supervisors care and they can trust them. And demonstrate willingness to get in the trenches when the employees need help and need work done, to help them out, to give a hand and help them out. That's also a situation that could help. Individual recognition. The hospital has a hospital recognition, employee appreciation, but I think they should do even more. Have a weekly award for somebody, to appreciate somebody for the work that they've done, or have a monthly award, Employee of the Month reward, something of that nature to help. Create Employee of the Month, or give an opportunity for employee to attend professional development workshops offered through the university. These workshops can help them to better equip themselves for a better position, high-paying positions, help develop their skills and their talents. And in my conclusion, employee morale can improve through simply changes from the supervisors. Some of the solutions can be at no cost to the department. These solutions that I have forestated, there's no cost to the department. And lastly, if no changes are made to build employee morale, we may have more employees quitting, which will make the situation even worse. So that's my presentation, and I just want to thank you for giving me this chance. Thank you.